Do you have diabetes, or do you know of someone that's got diabetes? Well, we're going to learn about how to cook for yourself or for those in this edition of WJTS-Inform. I'm Bill Potter. Thanks for joining me. Joining me in the studio is Jan Dougan. Jan is the DuBois County Extension Educator for Purdue Extension. And Jan, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Well, in March, end of March, beginning of April, you're going to do a 4-week course on dining with diabetes.
Yes, we are. This is a Purdue Extension signature program for our Health and Human Sciences program, and we are going to be offering this program here in DuBois County with several partnerships. We're going to be working with the Tri-County Y, because this is where the Dining with Diabetes Cooking School will be held.
Okay.
And we will also be partnering with Memorial Hospital's Ministry Office, who helps us by paying for the food demonstrations. So this program will be offered free to anyone who is interested in learning more about diabetes and how to cook for those who have diabetes. We are focusing on type 2 diabetes, and if you're a caregiver, if you have someone in your family with diabetes, if you have diabetes yourself, if you're newly diagnosed, this might be a great program for you. If you've been a diabetic for a long time, and several people come to the classes in the past and they say, well, I just kind of fell off the wagon and I really need to relearn how I can better manage my diabetes. And that's what this class will be all about.
So you're going to teach people different meals that you can make, or what you should consider?
Well,
how is it, let me put it this way, how is dining with diabetes different than just dining?
Well, there are certain guidelines that individuals with diabetes should be following as far as the foods that they choose to eat. They can better manage their diabetes if they follow a meal plan. So we're going to be talking about several different ways that individuals can follow that meal plan. There's lots of different, this is just one resource for people in our community and our surrounding area to learn more about diabetes. We have some excellent programs. There is diabetes education offered in a couple different ways through Memorial Hospital. There is a diabetes support group here in our county that meets once a month. And then there's this program that Purdue Extension does. I'm sure there's other programs that maybe I'm not aware of, but those are some key programs that I am aware of here in our county. So this program that we're going to be doing, Dining with Diabetes, will be a 4-week series, as you mentioned. And so each week we're going to cover different topics that pertain to diabetes. And then we will have a cooking demonstration focusing on one part of the meal. So for week 1, okay, Bill, if you were there for week 1, you're going to learn all about what diabetes is and how diabetes impacts our health and well-being. How having that chronic disease can impact your total health, whether that be your heart health or your eyes or your feet. We're going to talk about all those things. And then the cooking school part of the program that evening will be snacks and appetizers. So we're going to be talking about healthy snacks, how to choose those, and prepare some appetizers for individuals to sample. Then week 2, we're going to be talking about carbohydrates and sweets. And we're going to be actually demonstrating some desserts. A lot of people are like, oh, diabetics, they can't have sugar. Well, it can be part of your plan, your meal plan, but you have to know how that you can incorporate those into your meal plan. And so we're going to try to help people understand that. Then week 3, we're going to be talking about fats and sodium and how those impact health and well-being. So choosing, we've talked many times on the show about choosing healthier fats. So we're going to talk about what a healthier fat is, how you use those in cooking. We're going to talk about sodium. We're going to talk about reading labels and how you can watch your sodium intake and why you need to do that if you're a diabetic. And we're going to demonstrate main dishes that night. So there'll be sampling of some main dishes. Then the last and final week, we're going to be trying to put it all together. So this is everything we've learned. Now, how do we take that to the next step? How do we actually make that happen in our everyday life? And that night, we're going to be talking about side dishes, which is actually one of my favorites, because of course we're going to be focusing on, what do you think?
Oh, vegetables.
Vegetables,
and fruits.
vegetables, and yes, and some fruits. So this is a cooking school format, but along with information and education.
Probably people that have diabetes, or you know of somebody that just has been diagnosed, thinking, oh, they really got to go to a boring or change their complete eating habits. But with this, you're going to make it a little bit more exciting and a better way to deal with that.
We hope so, and we're going to sort of give you baby steps, things that you can do, and how you can do that, how you can actually make that work for you. Because, you know, we both know, and I'm sure a lot of our viewers know, that behavior change is not easy.
Right.
It's not, even when we know what we should be doing. I mean, I think a lot of us and those viewing know that we need to be eating more fruits and vegetables. We need to be choosing whole grains. We need to be eating lean protein. You know, we need to be drinking more water. We know those things, but actually making that a part of our daily life and daily habits is really hard. And so we're going to try to help people understand how they can make those changes in their meal plan to better manage their diabetes through the Dining with Diabetes Cooking School.
Okay, now Dining with Diabetes is a free program to those that want to take part in it. That's amazing. That's awesome because of partnerships.
It is free because of partnerships in our community. The Tri-County Y is offering their classroom space. The Memorial Hospital Ministry Office is paying for the food that we'll be using in the demonstration. Purdue Extension is providing the teaching and the educational materials, so it is free. But we do ask that people register.
Okay, because I was going to say you could fill up pretty quick.
Yes. Now, this particular school is going to be held Thursday nights beginning March 19th. So if you want to go to your calendar and check your dates, it's March 19th, March 26th, April 2nd, and April 9th. We will be meeting at the Tri-County Y from 6 until 7:30 p.m. And the Tri-County Y, for those of you watching that don't know, is located in Ferdinand.
And this is also a good way to network or socialize with other people who have the same issues you do.
Oh, so it's great because we find that those who come to the class share their experiences. They even share recipes and ideas and how they've made things work. They've found products that are the right carb limit that they can have during the day that they really enjoy. They share that with others, and so it's a great networking, as you mentioned. It's a great learning experience. Everybody walks away learning something that can better manage their diabetes.
Now, you have said "we" very often, but it's a tag team teaching.
Yes,
right?
it is.
Okay.
It is a tag team teaching, and I am not a registered dietitian, so I try to find registered dietitians, and we have several in the county that have helped in the past. And now I have a colleague, our extension educator in Gibson County, Andrea Kohlmeyer, is a registered dietitian, and she has agreed to team teach this program with me. So you get 2 for the price of 1. Free.
Lots of learning. and you've been through some training to be able to teach this course.
Yes. All extension educators in Indiana who teach the Dining with Diabetes curriculum have gone through a training program at Purdue offered by Purdue Extension to those educators so that we have the information and the knowledge and the skills to provide this educational program to those in our counties. But it's not limited just to people in Du Bois County.
Okay.
So, you know, if you're living down in Perry or Spencer or Crawford County and you want to travel to Ferdinand to participate, you just need to register. I would like for people to try to register. I think I put the date as March 13th. So that's 1 week before the program starts on March 19th. So you can call me, Jan Dougan, at our Purdue Extension office here in Jasper. And our number is 812.
That's right, we got to dial 812 now.
That's right, 482-1782. Or if you're going by the Y and you want to stop in, you can register at the Tri-County Y.
Okay, can you register online? Or best is
You
just to
know,
call?
we don't, You could email me at
Okay.
jmdugan@purdue.edu, but we do not have registration set up online now. That would be a great thing to do.
Is there a limit? I mean, can you only take 30 people, or is it?
You know, we haven't had to have a limit in the past. We've had classes anywhere from 10 to 27 in the class. So, you know, if I would get a huge response and we'd have 50 people register, I think we'd have to have 2 classes.
That'd be great.
Just because, you know, I think we learn better in a smaller group environment. So we would be willing to do that if we have a full registration.
Okay, register now, because Dining with Diabetes starts March the
19th.
but you want registrations by March 13th.
Right.
Contact Jan or contact the Tri-County Y and get yourself registered. It's free, and it's a great opportunity for this 4-night course.
Yes.
All right, Jan, thank you very much for being our guest. Our guest has been Jan Dougan, the DuBois County Extension Educator. Thank you for watching WJTS Inform. We're local people watching local people.